So I got my intro wrong at the start of this video, so let me correct myself by saying Zordo Exposed by Bivol proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of Zordo Exposed by Bivol subscribers.
Hey, this is Adrian Granados, and you're watching True School Sports.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to show some love to some of the guys on the undercard, some of the fights on the undercard that I feel you guys should know about, because sometimes you guys may have missed the fights on the undercards and fighters slipped through the cracks, and you guys need to know what's going on in the world of boxing. Our job here on True School Sports is to tell the story of boxing. And on the opening fight, the first fight on the main telecast for Showtime, we had a fight in the junior middleweight division, 154, always a fun weight class. You had longtime, veteran fighter, former world title challenger Nathaniel Gallimore, who's proven himself to be at a good level in boxing, taking on the Ukrainian Polishman Fidor Czerkazyn. I'm probably gonna get his name wrong. I had it right on the live. But for the sake of this video, we'll just call him Fedor because I don't want to butcher his last name and disrespect the guy. But really good performance from Fedor. Fedor, I think in this fight, he showed a great introduction to the American audience. Now, before I get into his performance, let me just say this. I have my own personal story with Fedor. It's not much of a story, but like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was down at Contenders Boxing Gym in Fort Lauderdale. And I was there to watch my man Pistol Pete Dobson spar for his fight with Kyle Mean Agyarko, which ultimately got canceled. And I met Fedor. I ran into him. I didn't really have a long conversation. I didn't know a whole lot about him. I just knew he was a Polish dude who had a good record. He was like 20-0, and he was supposed to spar Pete. So when I saw him on the card, I didn't even realize he was fighting on Showtime. So cool little story there. But in the little time I talked to him. Like, the very little time I talked to him, seemed like a very nice, upbeat guy who just works hard in the gym. And it showed in the fight tonight. He fought Gallimore. Gallimore had some success early with the jab. He showed some of that speed early on because he did have a bit of a speed advantage early on. But then as the fight went on, you saw the timing of Fedor really begin to show itself. He showed a great straight right hand. Left hooks, variated his jab very well, changing the levels of his jab. He showed really good footwork, turning around and pivoting around. Nathaniel Gallimore, sometimes he would double up on the straight right hand. And one thing that he did that I really liked as the fight went on and he got comfortable was like sometimes he would turn to southpaw and he would kind of just touch him a little bit out that southpaw stance, show him a different look, come back to orthodox, kind of create those openings. And he did that constantly. That was a little thing he did throughout the fight. And he's a really good fighter, really smooth in there, defensively sound, doesn't really get hit with a lot of punches. He may be like part Ukrainian, so he may have a little bit of that Eastern European style, but I wouldn't say it's an out and out straightforward Eastern European style. He's got some footwork. He's comfortable throwing body shots. He's not just a headhunter. So I think he pretty much, for the most part, he damn near pitched a shutout. I mean, maybe Gallimore won a round early on, but it was a great way for him to introduce himself to the American audience. And I think the fine folks at Contenders, Chico Rivas and everybody down there, I think they have something there with this kid. He's good. He's young. He seems to have a nice attitude towards life. He just got to the States in April. His first fight, as I was just researching, was on the Omar Figueroa versus Sergey Lipinets undercard, which I wasn't even in South Florida for. I was in LA at that time, so I didn't even see him fight on that card. But I seen him fight tonight, and he made an impression with me. He kind of has a style that reminds me a little bit of Pirog. He does some things that could be classified as awkward, but he's very athletic and he can punch, and he's a sharp puncher. So I see little remnants of the Dmitry Pirog style in his style, and I'm looking forward to seeing him at 154. I feel like 154 is gonna have another player in this division in Fedor, and I'm gonna get his last name right for the next video, but I'm not gonna go back and re-listen to the pronunciation because I don't want to butcher his name, but like, I think he's gonna be a player in this weight class, and I'm gonna do another video about him later on in the week. I'm gonna go do my homework on him and learn about him and kind of just give you guys my little take on him. But yeah, really good performance tonight. If you didn't see this fight, I would highly advise anybody to go back and watch it if you can find. You know, if you have Showtime, go and watch it, because he really went in there and he put on a masterclass performance, a beautiful display of the sweet science of boxing against a good veteran fighter. I mean, it's not easy for a foreign fighter now in the USA for the first time to fight, you know, on Showtime for the first time against a good veteran fighter like Nathaniel Gallimore. A lot of fighters in his shoes have taken that road in boxing and have fallen well short. So good on him to not just perform, but to perform at an exceptional level tonight. So I'll be looking out for him, and that's what it is. So yeah, you leave your comments down below. If you guys watched the fight, what did you guys think about Fidor against Gallimore? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.
And I think True School Sports, he's the truth. One of the best YouTube, the best.
Ooh, the number one.
Number one.
Brandon, you've been there, man, and you're building up a good following with us.
Thank you.
And I'm proud to be a part of what you're doing too. You are spectacular, and
You know,
Thank you, man. All the best to True School Boxing and keep up the good work.